Well, I have a 2009 Ford F350 Superduty, and I ran into a problem today and thought I would show you what the problem is and how to fix it. So I was headed down the road today and come to a left turn in the intersection and turned on the signal, and as you can see, the flashing green light on the turn signal for going left is working properly. Next time I come to an intersection, I had to turn right, so I turned on the right turn signal and something happened. It started blinking 2 or 3 times faster than the left one. Watch the difference. Here's the left one, and here's the right one. Okay, that only means one thing. That means that one of your turn signals on the right hand side is out, either the front one or the back one. So I got out of the car, took a look, and this is what I found. Well, as you can see, the front right turn signal is blinking very fast, and so that's a pretty good indication that the rear tail light is not working. So let's go around the back and take a look. Well, sure enough, the back one's not doing anything, so that must be the problem. All right, so let's fix it. Okay, this is a pretty easy fix. All you need is a number 8 wrench to put on these 2 screws, or a number 8 socket. To speed things up, I'll use the socket. Take the screws out. And you're ready to go. Now all we got to do is remove the lens. So now when removing the lens, this is a place where you got to be careful because you can break it. This is punched in there, and it's sometimes difficult to get it out. Do not pull on this way or you'll break it. You need to pull on the top and the bottom, or one or the other, until it pops out. So grab a hold like on the top here, try and pull it as straight as possible. Pop, there's one pop. Pull it down here, there's another one. We've got it. All right, now all we got to do is change the bulb. So I'll just grab a hold of the socket here, turn it counterclockwise to the left, pull it out, and as you can see, that bulb is in pretty bad shape. So grab a hold of it. Be careful you don't push on the bulb too hard or you'll break it and cut your fingers, but kind of wiggle it. Oh, it broke. See what I mean? All right, so now I got to get a tool to pull it out. Hold on. Okay, I think the best tool to use for pulling that broken bulb out is just a pair of pliers. And so just push it down so you have some room there. Grab a hold of the bulb on both sides. It's going to break a little bit until you get down to the plastic. And then back and forth. Finally, it will come out. You got a little bit of glass on the ground you want to vacuum up so nobody gets cut walking around with bare feet or anything like that. All right, so let's get another bulb and put it in there. Now the bulb you want to use in here is a 3157. I don't need to go to the store because I have 4 of these bulbs just laying around waiting to be used. And I don't know how I got so many of them, but I do, so I'll just take one of them. They're all good. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it does say 3157. All right, so we'll take it and we'll just plug it in. I don't think it makes any difference which direction you go. So push it like that, and it should be working fine. I always like to clean it off a little bit. All right, so now let's turn the signals on and see if it works properly. Okay, it seems to be blinking at a normal speed. So let's go check out the dashboard, make sure that the arrows are blinking at an appropriate rate as well. Okay, let's try it again. So we'll do the left turn signal, which was normal. See it blinking at a normal speed. Now let's try the right blink and see if it blinks at the same speed. It does, both the same speed. So that means our problem has been fixed. Let's button it up. Okay, let's put it back together now. Now this bulb up here on top was my backup light. It was working just fine, so I'm not going to change it. I know some people say you might as well just change them everything at the same time because it's bound to go out soon. Well, I don't care. I'll let it burn out and then I'll change it. It's such an easy job. It's not a big deal. So we'll take the new bulb, turn signal and brake light, put it back in here, turn it to the right, lock it in place. Now all I gotta do is put it back together. Now there's a couple of pins here. If you can see, this is a push pin up and down. This is what locks the right side of the light into the body. These little pointy things here are guides. The guides go into these holes here, and the push pins go into the push pin holes, and that's what holds it in on the right hand side. So let's just pop that in. Line it up, push it in on the bottom, push it in on top. All we gotta do is put the bolts on now. Okay, so when you put these screws back in, I don't recommend using this any longer. It was a quick way to take them out, but if you try and put them back in with your drill, all you're going to do is strip the threads, because these are metal screws going into plastic and it'll strip the plastic right out. So push it again and start with your finger like that, and one on the bottom. Give it a start, make sure it's lined up. You want to make sure it's lined up, otherwise you can strip the threads even with the wrench. All right, so now let's tighten it down with the wrench. We are finished. Okay, that was pretty easy. Hope you have good luck on your job. Take care.